All right, hello everyone, and welcome to
Better Life!
Today we have a very exciting topic. How do you shoot your shot in 2020?
Well, you just said that you do it in person, which I'm like,
oh my
what?
God.
Sober or do you drink and to do it?
Both.
Oh.
I've done both. No, but I'm very like not on my phone. I don't like messaging people. I never reply to messages. Like I'm a really bad texter.
You leave people in red?
Yeah, it's really bad. Really, really bad. But I'm more like in person, like human connection. I am all about not being afraid of being rejected at all. Like ladies, rejection is nothing when your ex shattered your heart into pieces. I'm kidding, but not really.
Not kidding.
But triggered.
I'm putting that in there if I can.
Yeah, rejection is like, I feel like that's the main thing that girls worry about. They're like, how am I gonna go up to someone? What if they like reject me?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're worried about a stranger not liking you?
Yeah.
I feel like girls don't
true.
do it as much. Like there's like, I feel like sometimes there's this weird faux pas that, are you all like, you don't feel like you can? Or, cause gay guys, for example, we do this thing where we go into the club and we'll like, look
Just
at them
wait.
and look away.
Is it cruising?
Well, cruising is a whole nother thing. We do this thing where like we will look at each other and just like look away. And it's like, I might really be super into you, but I don't want you to know. I want you to come back to me.
Like you want them to come up to you. Yeah, like a lot of my friends are like, just wait for a guy to come up to them and they're actively looking for a partner, but they're just waiting on a guy to come up to them.
Yeah.
And then they leave the bar and nobody came up to them.
Nobody goes up to them.
I'm
Same
like,
with guys.
take initiative, be proactive,
Yes.
like boss the up.
I think in all of my situationships, I have always made the first move.
Did you shoot your shot with your boyfriend?
With my boyfriend, I shot my shot.
Wow,
Yeah.
and you won.
I won. 4
4
years later, still winning.
Wow,
Money in the
what did
bank.
you do? You go up to him, you're like, hey, you're hot.
I literally would tell him we should hang out, and I would tell everyone he likes me, he just doesn't know yet.
Wow.
He didn't like me, he loved me.
Wow.
Oh my God.
That's like me and my boyfriend. I just
Yes.
like burned a bunch of candles and like made this doll and like burnt a bunch of leaves and stuff.
Yeah, if I really, really like someone, then I will shoot my shot, but I will not do it if I'm like, oh, they're kind of cute.
How do you shoot your shot?
I just go up to them and I'm just like,
Yes.
no, I don't say you're
Hi.
hot. I don't say that.
Yeah, I feel like
Layers.
in this climate, I think it's not best, but I feel like women should be encouraged to go up to men because I feel like men don't go up to women as much as I used to see them.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of guys are scared,
They're
as they should be.
scared.
Yeah, as you should be.
They're scared, and I think
But also-
and I think there's this stigma men have now where it's just like, I don't want to approach them, and then women are way more vocal now, so I feel like men's feelings will get hurt.
But I feel like
Like-
now they don't do it at all, which is like, I think shitty. And I don't like that excuse of like, because it's like the Me Too movement and everything. It's like, we'll learn a different way, a more respectful way to come up to people.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
the fuck? Like, don't put it all on something that was like,
Yeah, don't blame women
don't blame
again.
women again.
Yeah.
Like, I
Yeah.
can't come up. They're just gonna think I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, well then like, ask your peers, ask your like femme friends.
Go
like,
as
what's
a group.
the appropriate
If you're
way?
in a group setting, YOLO, like have each dude go up to a girl within that
Figure it out. I feel like that, like the excuse of the Me Too situation of men being afraid, but also people rely on their phones so much now
Yeah, that's true.
that they just go with the DM or they're on dating apps.
Yes.
Yes, you know what else they do?
Boring.
Have you guys ever shot your shot, like slid into someone's DMs?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
It didn't work out. Oh,
It didn't work out.
This guy who's like, I know if we were together, we would be like so perfect together.
Off of his IG.
God. He's just so great.
Shoot your shot right now.
I already did. You want to see what I said?
Yeah, sure. You
the
guys shoot your
credits.
shot and y'all get left on red. Does it bother you?
Yes.
Yes, a little bit, but not.
No,
You're like, whatever.
It doesn't
Nothing
matter.
really
It still
phases
hurts. It still hurts.
Dale, do you get hurt when you get left on red?
I'm a weird case.
What's your sign?
That's true, Virgo.
Oh, man. You had to be a Virgo.
Virgo.
I'm a
I
Virgo.
haven't done any DMs or dating apps or anything.
Wow,
I
Dale.
like that. That's refreshing.
But also get on the date.
Because people hide behind their like DMs.
Yes.
They'll be like, okay, let's exchange Instagrams, and then they shoot their shots via the app. So weird.
At some point, you have to meet to know if you have chemistry, if
Yeah.
you really like this person, if this person is weird.
Exactly.
So you're just like deleting that extra step by like meeting people in person.
Okay,
good.
let me read you what I said.
Okay.
This is on Twitter, and this guy is like, oh my god, he's like, I'll show you guys after.
Can you say who he is and we'll bleep it?
His name is.
Oh, he's cute.
So I said, hi, with like 6 eyes. This is me casually and gracefully sliding into your DMs. And then he didn't respond until the next day. It was, hey, stuck the landing and everything on a holiday too. I got nervous and I replied the next day. And I was like, so this is what the inside of a DM looks like. Nice decor. Oh my god!
How should straight men, or how should men approach you guys? And what do you think is a good way to do it? What is like, if you had to give like a few tips, like what is the good way?
Simple, respectful, like to the point.
Hello.
Like, hey, what's your name? A compliment on something super basic.
Yeah.
I was at a Halloween party. I was Miss Incredible, looking bomb. Put the picture
I saw
up
the
so they can
I
see.
saw an
Yes.
IG.
Put the picture up
I
so
saw
they
an
can
IG.
see.
It was fire. Fire.
Put it up. And this guy came up to me. He's like, you're so beautiful. And like, what's your name? And like, who are you? Like, what do you look like outside of this costume? Like, it's like, not like that, but like, like what? I mean, yes, but no. And he was like, what do I have to do to make you comfortable enough to give me your number? Like, I have a good job. I'm 6'1". And he was so charming. I didn't notice how tall he was. I didn't notice like any of those things. And I'm like, oh no. It was just like his personality and charm was like shining. And that's all I could see. The way he shot his shot, I was like, yes, that's how you do it.
I like
Yeah.
that. It shows like I'm trying to take any initiative to get to know you, but what initiative should I take?
What about a good old fashioned what's good, ma?
No.
I think it's safe to say that it's pretty nuanced, right? That like depending on the person, it will always, there's no one way to hit on something. There's no one way to shoot your shot. I think that like doing it on the open and in public is the safest way because then you don't, people won't be like, he fucking did it in private, he said something inappropriate to me in private. So I think your group setting might actually be the best way.
And things aren't misinterpreted, you know,
Yeah.
via like DMs or whatever way,
Yeah.
like text, like things get so misinterpreted, and I hate that because I see with all of my friends, I'm like, what? Like he's a good guy. Like why are you being so weird about this? Or like it's just.
Or I could be super into you, but I still won't reply to you because I just suck at texting.
But like I feel like also like say there's something going on and you guys both see yourselves looking at that thing, like comment on it because that's an easy conversation starter.
Yes.
Commenting on something you both see because it's easy and then you guys start laughing about it or like, oh, like that guy's
whoa, that guy over
or
there.
that
Oh, I
girl,
love that.
you know?
That's cute.
It's just easy, the easiest way.
That is really
I
cute.
think approaching strangers, like I love making new friends, so approaching strangers, like if you're just making a new friend, like you're not looking for or have any like you don't have any
intention
or like implementing
Double meaning
anything.
or anything.
You're
Yeah.
literally just approaching it like you would approach a friend,
Oh,
and
I
you're
love
being
that.
super
I love
chill.
Yeah.
Where you're
Usually that's when
where you're like this. Oh, my almost fell on you.
comment below.
Comment below. What are good ways that you would like to be hit on? What are some ways that have worked for you when you've shot your shot?
Yeah.
I, till the end of my day, will prefer a good fitted ball cap with a good fade and somebody being like, you are fine as f***, where are you from? I'd be like,
I prefer a duet at a random karaoke bar.
Follow, like.